Oye, mi gente, you're listening to the Red Lips Real Talk podcast,
where we talk about life, love, and everything in between. You already know, it's time to get real.
Dale. Welcome, brave listeners, and poor unfortunate souls who accidentally clicked on this episode. Tonight, we're serving up a Halloween special full of chills, thrills, and probably a few laughs at our expense. We're diving into some of the scariest movies that claim to be based on true events. You know, the ones that start with, "This really happened," which somehow makes it 10 times worse, especially when you're trying to go to sleep later. From the demons that might be real to the killers who definitely were, we're going to separate the facts from Hollywood exaggeration, all while keeping the lights on because I'm scared, and I think you are too.
We're not brave.
So grab your candy, lock your doors, and grab that glass of wine, and join us as we laugh, scream, and maybe question every sound in the dark, because this is our Red Lips Real Talk Halloween special. Monica, cue the music.
Wait. If tonight's journey into the eerie and unexplained gives you chills, leaving a review or rating the show helps other curious souls discover it too. Now, cue the music.
Ooh.
So yeah, spooky movies.
Ooh.
I know one for me that I really liked but was also scared of, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's a classic.
Yeah. And I couldn't sleep for good reason. But it was one of my favorites.
It was terrifying.
It was.
Terrifying. I remember being a child and just being like, no, I couldn't sleep because if you went to sleep, Freddy Krueger's coming for you.
Yeah.
3, 4,
Better lock your door.
But the crazy thing is, after doing some research for this episode, that was actually inspired by real life deaths from mysterious nightmares, which I found very crazy.
I didn't know that while I was watching the movies back in the days, but learning that now is very creepy.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost.
Well, the director, Wes Craven, was inspired by a few newspaper articles about people mysteriously dying in their dreams. According to the article, 18 healthy Hmong refugees died mysteriously in their sleep within a 4-year time. These men were dying in their sleep with no apparent cause, but then leading to the medical condition being Asian death syndrome, or formerly sudden unexplained nocturnal death syndrome. Yeah.
That sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
Weird as fuck.
Weird, but true.
Yeah,
it really happened.
Additional research revealed that the root cause was Brugada syndrome, which is primarily associated with people of Southeast Asian ancestry. So it's only like, I guess, it was happening to Asian males.
Only Asian males.
Yeah.
Wow.
So dying in your sleep was a real thing.
And that's where his inspiration came to do the movies.
Right.
I had no idea.
But see, I think if we would have known this, nobody would watch that fucking movie.
Yeah. And the age range was also similar too, because they were pretty young as well. In the article,
So the young men that passed away.
Yeah, they were like maybe in their 20s or something.
Oh, they were young guys.
I remember, correctly from the article.
And although nightmares are unrelated to the disorder, and not all people with the illness die suddenly while sleeping, the prevalence of sleep demons in South Asia mythology may have been inspired by the genetic heart rhythm condition, Brugada syndrome, which is known to cause sleep-related deaths. Mutations in the genes SCN5A, which regulates the entry of sodium ions into cardiac cells, are the underlying cause of Brugada syndrome. The regularity of a heartbeat is regulated by an electrical field produced by its by this influx of ions. When the blood supply is cut off, cardiac fibrillation occurs. Interesting.
So this is what was happening to these men.
So they were like more than likely dying of heart attacks in their sleep.
In their sleep.
Which is, I mean, but the way that we all want to go, right? Sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like Wes Craven was a genius because those movies came out in the early 1980s, 82, 83, 84. I don't remember the exact year, but imagine those movies in that time made $500 million, which today is a lot of money.
Right. And I mean, it's still being watched today.
And still being watched. So that's like a genius that he was able to be inspired by a true event like that and make an incredible movie, which brings up Scream. Did you guys hear about how Scream was inspired also by a true story?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, let me tell you. So ironically, Wes Craven also did Scream, and he worked with a few screenwriters. But this is based on crimes committed by a man named Danny Rolling, and he is known as the Gainesville Ripper here in Gainesville, Florida.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he murdered 5 college students in Gainesville, Florida over 3 days in August of 1990. He would break into students' apartments, stalk them, and then brutally kill his victims, often leaving behind shocking crime scenes. Now, he didn't wear the ghost face, none of that stuff. But all those scenes in the movie of how like he would rip them open and stuff like that, that's from the Gainesville Ripper.
Wow.
Also by Wes Craven.
Gory shit.
So I think what he did was like he would find true stories, exaggerate them in the movies, but they're all inspired. Not all, but a good portion of them are inspired by real life events.
Right. Well, also going back to Freddy was named after his
high school bully?
His elementary school bully.
What do you mean?
His elementary school bully was named Freddy.
Shut up.
So he named the character after his elementary school bully.
Oh my God. That's epic.
The hat was inspired by, I guess, a guy in the neighborhood that was randomly just standing in the dark, all creepy looking, would wear a fedora hat type of thing.
I need to laugh like a vieja. I'm laughing like a vieja.
Somebody who scared him. I mean, he was afraid of the drunk neighbor guy that was just hanging around with the hat. And he used that as well.
So he took his crazy inspirations from elementary school, right? Or real life events, and created
an article that he picked up and read and just incorporated that into his movie, which is
genius,
creative.
It's well, I just Googled right now how much money has the Scream franchise made. Now, granted, those movies came out when we were in high school, so I would say a good 15 years after Nightmare on Elm Street. It's made $1 billion.
Wow.
So imagine how if you would take the money from 1983, you probably would have made that much amount of money too, because the prices that they charged for tickets were different during that time. But this guy was a genius.
I remember renting these movies from Blockbuster. We used to have like Fright Night marathons and rent a bunch of scary movies and watch them. I mean, I get scared very quickly, but I do enjoy watching scary movies.
When I get scared, I leave the light on. I can't even have my back against the door because I need to see what's coming at me. So if something's coming at me, I'm ready.
You start imagining the craziest shit.
And I don't know about you ladies, but when I'm home alone, even in the daytime, and I have to take a shower and wash my hair, you close your eyes because of the shampoo and everything. And I'm like, hurry up in the shower because I'm such a scaredy cat.
So am I.
And just something so simple as like, oh my God, like what if somebody comes in the shower and starts like...
And to this day, if I watch anything scary, my husband has to escort me to the kitchen.
Yeah.
He has to walk me down the hallway. Like, babe, walk with me, please.
Yeah.
Turning on all the lights in the house.
I get really scared because there's just so many movies and stories that are based really on true events. Like, I don't know, have you ladies heard of Veronica, the movie? It's on Netflix. It's actually streaming right now.
It's a new one?
No, it's been out for years, but Netflix still has it. It's called Veronica. You haven't seen it at all?
No.
Well, you're in for a doozy. Now, this really did happen. So the movie Veronica, which is on Netflix right now, is based on a young lady named Estefania. That's her real name, but they called the movie Veronica, assuming because maybe Estefania is a little bit harder to pronounce. But she was 17 years old, and she was from Madrid, Spain. So this is the part that's true. So because if you watch the movie, it's so exaggerated, and there's so many things that did not happen. So I'm going to just try and stick with the facts. So Estefania was with her friend. They went into one of the classrooms that was empty, and they had a Ouija board. Her friend's boyfriend died unexpectedly, and she wanted to communicate with her dead boyfriend. So Estefania goes in with her friend. They grab the Ouija board. They have like a glass cup, and they start asking the Ouija board questions. Shortly after, one of the teachers catches them in the room, and she's like, "What are you girls doing?" And, they're getting in trouble. The teacher grabs the Ouija board and breaks it in half. When she breaks it in half, smoke comes out of the Ouija board and goes into Estefania's mouth and her nose.
Wow.
So she inhales it. Yes, bitch. Yes.
What?
Sit down.
Wait,
Sit
this
down.
is a true story?
Yes. I did my due diligence. I researched. I was like, I'm not going to have anybody say that's not true. It's so true. Espérate con excuse me que esta historia continues. Here we go.
Oh my God.
So after the incident, Estefania begins to suffer from like hallucinations, seizures, and she starts to have fits of rage within like 2-3 months. And her parents are like, what is happening to our daughter?
Right.
This young lady, 17, never had a problem, never was sick, happy teenage girl. The doctors could not find anything wrong with her. They ran all types of tests, blood, brain, MRIs, you name it, they did it. Nothing was wrong with her. Within months, she collapsed in the kitchen and just died. She just died and fell on the floor. And her death certificate listed sudden death with suspicious circumstances. But wait, there's more.
What the fuck does that mean? Suspicious circumstances?
Yeah.
So here, no, you got to watch the movie.
I know. I want to watch it.
I want to watch it.
I did my due diligence. In November of 1992, police officer Jose Negri and his team were called into the Gutierrez home to go and find out what happened to Estefania. To this day, many of those police officers quit the force, never wanted to go back into police work because they have been haunted and traumatized by what happened in that house. Let me tell you.
Oh, God.
There's more.
Doors were slamming open and shut by themselves. And these were like heavy duty doors. Like in certain parts of Europe, las puertas son heavy. They're not like light with air conditioning. No, no.
But she's already dead at this point.
She's dead.
And this is happening.
Oh, yes.
Holy shit.
Okay. 2 officers saw a dark shadow walk by. Wait. The tablecloth on the table caught fire. Yes, bitch. A picture frame of Estefania fell off the dresser or like the bureau.
Yeah.
And broke. Okay. And then the last thing was.
Me muero.
And the room.
All right. The show has ended.
The room got ice cold. And they left and they were like, I'm sorry, con excuse me, we're leaving. The police officers on the report had to say, let me tell you what they said.
Wow. I need to watch this movie now.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever heard of it.
Me either.
Yeah, hold on.
What year did this movie come out?
In it's
How old is the movie itself?
Maybe like 5-6 years old.
Okay.
So it's not too old.
I haven't really watched like a good scary movie in a while.
So what makes this case unique is that the police officer signed an official report stating that the events were inexplicable by normal means. This is why the Vallecas case remains famous in Spain today. It is one of the rare times police formally admitted that they witnessed paranormal phenomenal activity and probably was the cause of death of Estefania.
Wow.
Mic drop, bitch.
Yo me muero, no.
That's why you don't fuck around
It's
with that
streaming
Ouija.
on Netflix now. Veronica.
I'm going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it.
And her parents?
They're scared shitless.
I would have died.
What do you do?
Me muero.
Bro, don't play with it. What is the lesson learned here?
Don't play with the
that.
Ouija board.
Don't play with it.
Don't fuck around with it.
I don't fuck around with that shit.
No.
I did it once.
You did? I've watched people play, but I've never done it myself.
But I was convinced that, we're all convinced that we were
Everybody
pushing
else is
it.
pushing
You're
it,
pushing
right?
it. You're pushing it. I was like, I'm not even pushing it. No, you're pushing it. But but nothing creepy happened. Like nothing happened. Unexplainable, crazy phenomenon shit.
No smoke going in your nose.
Well,
Pero why would the teacher break
it?
I don't know. She was from Spain.
Crazy.
They're different.
Don't touch
They're different over there.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. No, no.
I can't.
You're gonna have
That creepy.
That
but
shit was
that's
scary.
like was it the poltergeist that was like that?
Poltergeist is another one.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. I want to listen because I really, really like. Look at me. I'm stuttering.
That is pretty similar. The events that happened for that one.
But a lot of people don't know.
The
Let's get into
inspiration
it.
that it came from. Between February and March of 1958, bottle tops and lids popped, ornaments flew around the house, a heavy bookshelf mysteriously fell over, and a Virgin Mary figure soared through the air and struck a mirror.
No.
Same. A police officer came to investigate, but was almost hit by a flying globe, while a British press photographer who went to cover the story witnessed flashbulbs lift off a table. A priest was also called, and ministers from all sorts of faiths conducted rituals on the front lawn, but still the strange happenings went on as parents James and Lucille and their two children, Lucille Jr., 13, and James Jr., 12, became scared.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Fucking scared for sure.
So kind of the same thing.
I think-
Shit flying everywhere.
I mean, I think for me, what still scares me the most about the Poltergeist movie is how many of the actors in the movie actually like passed away
After.
yeah. And they passed away in very eerie circumstances.
Right.
All different. Yeah.
All different.
So I always felt like the people who did that movie just maybe shouldn't have, you know?
Yeah.
Well, some of them who passed away after the movie was made, I mean, you would say it was a curse because the way shit went down was pretty crazy. Dominic Dunn, she played Carol Ann's big sister. She was strangled by her boyfriend outside her West Hollywood home.
She was young.
Yeah, she died. I mean, I guess she didn't die on scene, but she died days later in the hospital. The actor Julian Beck, 60, who played the preacher, Henry Kane, in the second movie. He died of stomach cancer as the film was released. Another actor, Will Sampson, took the role of a Native American shaman. He died after undergoing a heart-lung transplant. Lou Perryman, he played a small part. He was killed in 2009 when an ex-convict attacked him with an axe
Oh my God.
at his home in Austin, Texas. And Heather, I'm not sure how to say her last name, O'Rourke, Carol Ann herself, was misdiagnosed with Crohn's disease in 1987 and died the following year of a heart attack as doctors operated on a bowel obstruction. She was only 12.
Wow. That was the main character,
She
the
was
little girl.
the little girl.
Huh. She was only 12.
Yeah. And then you have the author, James Caan, who wrote a book to accompany the film. And seconds after he wrote the line, "Lightning ripped open the sky," his work building was struck by lightning. And all the arcade games in the lounge room began playing themselves. That's why I don't fuck around with that. I remember being in a room in my first house, and the kids' bedroom, like the room was my office.
Yeah.
The kids' bedroom was next to that one, and my bedroom was like on the other side of the house. And I'm there working, and all the toys started going off. Oh my God, I froze. I called my husband, who was in the next room, and I'm like, "You better come over here now, come get me, because these toys are going off by themselves." The kids were sleeping. It was late, you know. I don't fuck around with that. Come get me.
Man, I've had some scary shit happen to me too. And I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm trying not to bring that energy into me.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, like, I really do respect those things a lot.
Yeah.
Do you know that actress, Michelle? I'm probably going to massacre her last name, but I think it's Michelle Young. She did Crazy Rich Asians, Everything, Everywhere at Once. She was the main character in that one. My gosh, she was in Wicked. I mean, she's a superstar. And she's been offered in the past to do, for lack of a better word, scary movies or like, movies that are like about hauntings and things of that nature. And she refuses to do them. She says, I'll watch the movies. Like, I'll watch the movie. I'll go to the movie theater. Right. But I will not be in the movie. And
I don't blame her.
They were like, well, why? Like, why? And she goes, honestly, because of my belief system. And she says, you don't invite that into your life.
Right.
I would never do a horror movie because you should never mess around with the supernatural. And I believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe in that. I believe in that when you, like Ouija boards, you're bringing into your life something dark. We're talking about it because this is what the show is about, but I am throwing that negative energy out the door because
I can
you know
totally,
what I mean?
I can see why. I mean, when you're going to try to play a role, you have to become that person, like the Joker.
The series?
No, the Joker who passed away. When he took on
Ledger.
Yes. When he took on that role, that was a lot for him too.
It is. There's certain movies that you have to go into a headspace.
Yeah, you got to become
dark.
that person. You got to go into that dark space.
Yes. And that's also called method acting. I know we're kind of changing the subject a little bit, but in order for you to be like, wow, like Jim Carrey, when he does certain roles, he does method acting. And he admitted like that really messed with him. Yeah. Psychologically, mentally, emotionally. Like he was like, in order, you win an Oscar and you get a lot of praise, but it really affects you. So when you're doing these scary movies or these supernatural things or these phenomenons, I can see how like you're at home alone at night reading these scripts.
Right.
Saying these things, bringing that energy into you.
Exactly.
That's really scary.
Yeah.
You know?
And here we are doing a show.
Yeah. I mean, I actually get scared more because I've seen The Exorcist. I've seen Poltergeist and Scream, like all the things that we're talking about. But I actually get really scared of like serial killers, like things that really, really happened in the world.
Right. Yeah, because you think to yourself, this could really happen.
Because it happens.
Some of them are inspired by true events, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
That movie was also inspired by some true events. Based off a real-life serial killer, Ed Gein, who had fancied his mother and enjoyed the taste of human flesh.
Ew. Yeah.
He also confessed to robbing graves and collecting body parts over many years. And after the November 16th, 1957 disappearance of a hardware store owner, Bernice Warden, police began to suspect Ed, who was the last person to see her alive. The police, listen to this, searched the family farm where they found Bernice's decapitated body hanging upside down inside the barn. And as they searched the property more, they also found various human remains, including a trash can made out of a human skull, chairs covered in human skin, and a skull bedpost.
Well,
oh my God.
Well, you know that this is trending right now on Netflix.
Right. I was going to say exactly that it's trending right now. They actually have a docuseries on Ed Gein. So if you want to learn more about this serial killer.
Yeah. It's called Monster.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I started watching it and
so did I.
I'm going to tell you, that's a show that you need to watch in increments. Yeah. I'm almost done. I haven't finished it. I know exactly what you're talking about. They even tap into, Alfred Hitchcock, how he did Psycho and the Norman Bates.
Right. Well, these movies were all inspired.
Exactly.
From Ed Gein. Yeah, that was like their inspiration.
And I don't want to spoil it for the people who are still watching it, but it just goes to show, like, I think Charlie, what's his name again? Charlie Hunnam. Hunnam. I'm sorry, I'm massacring his last name, but he even says like he worries about people seeing it because it's like the normalization of things that we're not supposed to see these things.
It's disturbing.
It's deeply, deeply. I'm going to tell you, I've had to take that show in increments. Like I can't even watch a whole episode. I have to watch like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I watch an episode at a time.
Yeah, and it's horrifying.
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrifying.
And then I think of him and I'm like, this is not him.
But Maritza, you do the voice but so well. Can you do it?
But he did really well.
Come on, Maritza, do it one time.
Okay. No, mother.
Creepy.
I didn't do that.
So creepy.
Oh my gosh.
It's super creepy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't finished it, but you're absolutely right. It's Alfred Hitchcock, Norman Bates, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That all came from Ed Gein. And Gein, right?
Gein.
And how many like real serial killers looked up to him, would write him letters like, oh, you're like the best. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Creepy.
I thought the one I was going to talk about, which was the Zodiac Killer, was bad, but that one really is terrifying. Yeah,
And to think that these people exist. Well, I'm not going to say existed because they still out there.
Who?
This is a big world, Monica. They're out there.
they're out there.
People like that, you mean?
Yeah. Yes,
I thought you meant like he was still out there. I was
going to say that these people existed, but they exist out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's evil in this world.
Well, that's why I get scared, because you start thinking about all these serial killers of the past and the serial killers of maybe today that, you know, I don't know what constitutes. I think you have to kill a certain amount of people to officially be called a serial killer. I don't know what that number is, but.
Or maybe the way you do it too, because.
Is it? I'm going to Google that shit.
I don't know.
I think it's.
What?
Is it the number of people you kill or the way it's
serial
done? I mean, yes, the number.
No, I think it's the number.
I think it's the number too.
Because you can do it different.
Yeah.
If you have murdered more than 3 people over a period of a month, and then there's a cooling down time, and then you murder someone else, that constitutes as a serial killer. Which is when I did some extensive, you could fall into a rabbit hole with the Zodiac Killer like nobody's business, okay? But I saw the movie The Zodiac, came out in 2007. It was like full of superstars. Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr. I mean, you name it, a lot of people were in it. And that movie really scared me. But it didn't scare me like because it was gore or paranormal activity. It scared me because these things really happened and he got away with it.
Right.
That's and watching the movie, I think it was tastefully done. I think that there was a lot of things in the Zodiac movie of 2007 that they really did try to keep it as factual as possible. Of course, there's some parts in the movie that did not happen. Like there's a famous basement scene that never happened. But for the most part, I really feel like they did a great job. And he killed so many people. Like the first couple that he killed, they were teenagers. And they were like in love, and they went to like a little area where people make out in their cars, you know, and that was his first one, and he brutally stabbed them. The young lady manages to get away. He catches up to her and then stabs her like 10 more times, and they slowly die. Then he does it again. Then he does it again. And then he waits. And then one of them survives, and then he does it again and does it, and nobody caught him. And he wrote like weird letters. He would make weird phone calls. He would do like I think they were called ciphers, and I even actually like had to research what is a cipher. So it was like symbols and numbers, and it was very difficult to decipher those things. But ultimately, there were clues on who he was, but nobody ever caught him.
Wow.
Nobody, and you could fall into this rabbit hole. And there's somebody on TikTok today that says my grandfather was the Zodiac Killer, and I can prove it.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, that's bullshit. And I went into the TikTok and I was like, oh shit, I think his grandfather is the Zodiac Killer.
Wow.
So he never got caught.
He
never got caught. And this was all happening in San Francisco in the late 1960s. So 60 years ago, right? Because we're in 2025. He really, really loved to like go on TV and like over the phone. I mean, and talk, and like he
was taunting
He was taunting. That's the perfect word. There was one guy. His name was Arthur Allen, and they were like, "It's him. It's him. It's him." And like the research on everything that they caught on this guy. I mean, this guy was a monster. This guy was a monster, and he had a watch that had the symbol that he would sign a lot of his letters, and it said Zodiac on it. But they say it wasn't him, that they could not really prove that it was him. And you have to understand, this was also in a time, there was no computers.
DNA.
They didn't even have fax machines. So information took days, sometimes a week, to be shared with one police officer and a department with the FBI. It's crazy when you think about like all the advancements we have today as opposed to 60 years ago. That's probably why he got away with it.
Yeah. Oh,
If you really think about it.
pretty sure.
Yeah. But those are the type of movies that really scare me the most, because these monsters exist.
Yeah.
And every time I go out with my family, or like, I'm always thinking, oye, tienes que tener cuidado.
Marissa was telling me about a movie. I haven't seen it, called The Hills Have Eyes.
I've never seen it.
Eyes.
Oh my God.
I've never seen it. Is it good?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy and it's disgusting. And when you hear
I wonder if our listeners are still here.
and when you
Happy
hear
Halloween.
yeah, when you hear the inspirational, like where they got the idea,
Yeah.
the story behind it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do tell. I want to hear this.
The hills have eyes. Oh my goodness. A 15th century legend. Swanee, the son of a landscaper, had no desire to follow his father's footsteps. Instead, he took his wife and headed for a coastal cave in Benin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Benin Head, Scotland. And there he would live and raise his family of 8 sons, 6 daughters, 18 grandsons, and 14 granddaughters, most of which were the product of incest.
Good Lord.
And now, over a 25-year span, the family would capture and murder travelers. They would dismember the bodies and eat them.
Stop it.
And the villages nearby had grown very suspicious for years. And more people went missing around that area where they lived.
Wait, but this is based on this is like true.
Yeah, this is. And one day, a traveler that they had attacked, well, this sounds crazy right here, but he was an experienced swordsman.
Oh, jeez.
But he was able to get away.
He got away.
He got away, and
How the fuck did they get away? And we can't get away from not paying our taxes.
he fought back, apparently, and scared them back into their cave. And so now he knows where they are located. He went back to town. He told everybody, and they eventually found the whole family inside, and the beings were taken to Edinburgh, where they were finally immediately condemned to death without trial. The men were castrated before having their hands and feet severed, and they eventually died slowly of blood loss. And after being forced to watch the men of the family die, the women and children were burned alive.
I think that has to be the worst way to die.
Could you imagine having that death penalty right now?
No.
I don't think you see crime.
And that was the inspiration of
For the hills.
The Hills Have Eyes. Yeah. And that's what they do in that movie. Like they eat. Yeah. I don't be like roaming around. No.
Oh, God.
Creepy
Yeah. In the middle of nowhere.
I mean, there's a movie I saw. It's not based on a true story, so I'm going to get off script here a little bit. But I saw it once and I was like, these are the type of movies I can't see this shit. I don't know if you ladies have seen it, but it's very famous. It's The Human Centipede.
The Human Centipede?
Never heard of it.
No.
Shut up.
Wait, that's the name of the movie?
Hold on. I hope Yes. The Human Centipede. I was like, oh, maybe I got the name wrong. No. Espérate. This is not based on a true story. But there's a movie that's called The Human Centipede. It came out in 2009, and it is a horror film, okay, from like the Dutch. That is a foreign film, but it's in English. It's a mad scientist who somehow, some way kidnaps people and collects them in his home. I don't even know how to say this shit to you guys, but I'm just, trigger warning. You may, if you don't want to hear it, it's coming. He sews the people's mouths into your another person's ass.
What?
And makes
He connects them.
like and then
that.
you eat and then you shit and then
Oh my God.
That is
They're alive?
disgusting.
and they don't die because they eat.
Oh my God.
Listen, I saw that movie probably like 10 years
I
ago.
wouldn't even be able to watch that.
I know.
Listen, I didn't know. I was like, oh, the human centipede. That looks okay. What? Let me, muchacha. When I started watching that movie, I was like, no, stop. Oh, and you can't stop watching it. The thing is, you're watching it.
Well, that's me. Once I invest time into a movie,
And they have like 3 or 4 of them. And I'm like, no.
3 or 4?
And you watch all of them?
No.
Oh.
I only watched the first
damn.
one. That has to be the most disgusting
That is
movie.
very disgusting. I've never even heard of
And
that.
if you watch all 3 or 4 of them, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry.
There's something.
I'm sorry.
And you're able to eat after that?
Oh, no.
There's definitely something wrong with you.
According to here, it says that this was a movie made out of a joke, that they were joking around with his friends about how disgusting that would be. And they were like, fuck it, let's do it.
Oh my goodness. Let's make a movie.
Yes.
Let's go back to
Wait.
serial killers.
Wait. Yeah. So here.
I don't
want to see it.
Just see.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
See, and then here, see.
That's disgusting.
Holy.
Those are scenes from the movie?
Yeah.
How did you watch that?
By mistake.
But you watched the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing?
I did because I can't, like, I know I'm going to talk, like, I sound like I'm not being honest, but I am. I was all in. I was so deep in the movie. I was like,
You had to finish
not to quote Jeanette from our last show, but I'm all in, babe.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. So anyway, I didn't mean to get into gore and stuff because this is not based on a true story, but that has to be literally the most disgusting movie I've ever seen. So I do not recommend it. If you have not seen it, don't
watch it. Don't watch it.
No.
Like Tusk. Have you guys seen Tusk?
No.
No.
Oh my God.
No. We're not. No.
I'm like more like old school scary movies.
Oh my God. Okay.
And I don't watch anything that anybody's getting like exorcism stuff.
Okay, no. This isn't an exorcism.
that.
So Tusk I did see. Tusk came out in 2014, okay? And it is a black comedy. It's like a black comedy horror film, okay? This man, evil scientist, is like obsessed with making a human being into a walrus, like with Tusk. And he throughout the whole movie, he just makes a person into a walrus.
These are the movies that Jasmine is watching. I've never. You can't make this shit up.
No, listen.
Why are you sharing this?
Oh my
God. That's worse than The Fly.
Oh, the fly was nothing.
The
You don't
Fly was so
understand.
gross.
It was.
Look.
Oh my God.
I can't, Jasmine.
I saw that movie too. It's
So the
called
scientist
Tusk.
made that person.
Don't watch it.
It's horrible. It's a horror. It's horror.
A
All the
scientist.
horror.
Wait, but you said a scientist made
A mad scientist.
A mad
scientist. It's called
You think they're
Tusk.
trying to compete with Frankenstein when they do that? You're like, you can't beat Frankenstein.
Bro, this is the actor who was in Tusk. You know him. He was in that movie, He's Just Not That Into You. And he played the guy in the bartender guy. He's the one that plays Tusk.
Poor
He's
guy.
the one that they made into a walrus.
Oh my
Oh my God.
I don't recommend it.
No, I'm not watching that one either.
But if you're into gore movies, The Human Centipede and The Tusk. Anyway, I'm done.
Is that Red Lips will not be held responsible for anyone that decides to watch that movie or the other one.
Not at all.
No, don't come yelling at us.
Yeah, at your own risk.
And if you've seen these movies, leave us some comments. Did you like it?
Oh my God.
What did you think?
Let us know.
Let us know in the
Because
comments.
we ain't watching it.
What
Jasmine already watched it.
Hey, I watched it. Listen, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to watch it, but you were already all in.
Yeah.
You would stop watching it?
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I can watch people being sold
The
together
minute I
like
see
that.
someone being sold to someone's ass and
Maybe
they're still
the
alive,
walrus,
I'm done.
but
I'm out.
the other one, the centipede one, yeah, no.
I can't.
No, thank you. No.
I don't like gross. Like, I can't do gross.
Oh my God, maybe I'm into gross movies and I'm like in denial. What if I'm in denial? Thinking that I don't like these movies and I do?
But I get it because, sometimes you like the Exorcism, the Amityville. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they have the original the old school one. And then they have the new one with Ryan Reynolds. I don't like to watch movies with exorcism at all. I've never seen The Exorcist. Okay? Because I refuse. Now, with that being said...
You haven't seen when she spins her head and
No.
vomits? Oh my God, it's the best.
Have you seen it?
I have.
No,
I have.
I refuse to watch it. So, with that being said...
I've seen it 5 times. Sorry.
The trailer alone gave me nightmares.
Wow.
But the Amityville, the Exorcism, the Amityville one...
Yeah.
I started watching that one and I got sucked in because of Ryan Reynolds. I was like, oh, Ryan Reynolds is in this movie.
Okay.
And I started watching it.
Yeah.
And I was terrified.
Oh, pobrecita.
Yeah. And my husband came home and he was like, he knows how I am. He's like, why are you watching this?
Yes.
I'm not going to help you.
Yeah.
And he came to bed because I was watching it in the room. It was late. I was already in my bed, just watching TV in my room.
Yeah.
And he came to bed. He went to sleep and I continued watching all the way to the end. And when I needed water, I had to wake him up. Babe, come with me to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And he got mad because he was like, why would you watch that?
Yeah.
But I had to finish.
Yeah.
Even though I have
terrified. To finish them. And well, Mike would be like, no, you're on your own. But he tells me, he's like, what is like literally when I was watching The Human Centipede.
I had to go pee and I turned on the bedroom light. I turned on every light.
No, I remember he came home because I was watching it by myself. And he came home and he was like, the look on his face of like, what the fuck are you watching? And I was like, they're sewing their mouths on the butthole. It's a human centipede. And he was like, Jasmine. I was like, this is disgusting. But I watched it.
But you watched it.
Yeah. No, sorry. Don't watch it.
Very, very interesting.
I've never seen Annabelle.
No?
Never. I've never seen it. And I know that's a popular one, but have you ladies seen it?
I've seen it. That's
What do
the
you
one
think?
that I watched. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I watched it with the lights on.
Yeah.
It's a porcelain doll, right?
But
Yeah.
it's possessed. Again,
Right.
I do not like to watch movies like that.
And then afterwards, I had to watch like an hour
Something
or so of
funny.
Friends.
Oh, Friends.
Yeah, I had to laugh.
But so educate me because I don't really know a lot. All I know is that it's a porcelain doll. Her name's Annabelle and she's possessed and she can make things happen. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, she's creepy.
She's creepy.
Yeah.
But what is the correlation with like real life? That's what I don't know.
Well, real life, Annabelle, the doll, is a real antique Raggedy Ann doll.
What do you mean it was a Raggedy Ann doll? Because in the movie it was a porcelain doll.
Yeah, but it was inspired by a real life Raggedy Ann doll.
But I had a Raggedy Ann doll.
I had one too.
Me too.
Did yours move around and
Stop. No.
did you put it in your room and then when you woke up in the morning it was in the kitchen?
Those are the elf dolls. No, never.
Well, this Raggedy Ann did.
Wow.
According to the NESPR case file, this demonic doll was bought by a mother in 1970 who gave it to her daughter, Donna, as a birthday present. And Donna was about to graduate from nursing school and lived with her roommate, Angie. Shortly after that, the doll entered their apartment. Strange and unexplained occurrences started to happen, like the doll, like I was saying, moving around, changing positions by itself. Donna and Angie began to find parchment paper around the house with messages written on it. And the messages said, "Help us and help Lou," who was their friend. The messages were even more bizarre because they didn't keep parchment paper in their apartment. So I don't know where this paper came from. But Angie also had a fiance, and he had also witnessed a couple of this occurrences as well. The doll moving around in the apartment from, one room to the next. And they kept finding these messages. And
Oh, wow.
that's where Annabelle came from. Like, that's where she was inspired from.
Because what I'm seeing on social media is that this doll travels now and that they take her.
Well,
And I'm like, who the hell is touching this doll?
Well, Ed and Lorraine Warren kept the doll
Okay.
and they put it in a case.
Yeah, because they came
Like a
to
glass
investigate.
case. Right, they were trying to help the family.
Yeah, they were trying to. They were called in to help the family, and they came to investigate, and they took the doll.
Because they felt the doll was possessed
Yeah.
Okay.
by a demonic thing.
Okay.
So they kept it and they put it in a glass case.
Huh.
And so then they, I
They
guess, made
put a note on the
museum.
case that says, "Absolutely, do not open this
Right.
case.
Or don't take her out. Don't
Do
take
not
her.
take her out."
So then, they made a museum in their house and people, they're making money off of this doll.
Especially with the movie being a success.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, they went on a tour.
Okay.
And then Matt Rife, the comedian, goes and buys her in the house.
He buys a house with the doll in it.
Yeah.
So when
now
this
he's a legal guardian of Annabelle.
I'm wondering.
The comedian, the cute guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering when they go on tour with this doll, like, what do they do? Just carry around this?
Yeah, they
Case
well they
with them?
showed I think it was earlier this year. They were
just
in
carry
in
the case
van
around?
and they were going around.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
but
want
see,
that thing inside a.
So I don't
car
really
with
know a
me.
lot, but
Hell
the
no.
reason I was talking about it because, I'm on social media a lot, and apparently there was some handlers of the doll that was traveling, and the wife of one of the handlers, I'm sorry, I'm not like prepared for this conversation, but bottom line, the wife was like, "I don't want you doing this. I'm scared." He's like, "Don't worry." She was like, "At a bare minimum, you should at least wear some gloves when you're moving," because he moved.
You had
like,
to move the doll.
he's dead.
Yeah, he died of a heart attack.
He's dead.
The curse, just back, like we're going back
And
to the
he's young.
poltergeist.
He's not old. He was like
That shit.
in his 30s. He's dead.
Yeah, that's why you don't walk around.
So what
Cue the
possesses
music.
somebody to buy a fucking possessed doll? Like I don't. And the house.
And I think he's the guardian
5 years.
For 5 years, he's a guardian of this house and doll for 5 years.
And he's opening the
God
museum.
forbid.
The-
Why?
God forbid.
Why?
So if something happens to him,
God,
now we
no,
know.
God forbid. Don't bring that energy. No. Cuídalo. He's too cute.
He's funny too.
And he's hilarious. I know. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I've heard of a movie, but I didn't see it. The Candyman.
I didn't watch that one neither, but
No,
you
I
did.
I did watch it. That one was creepy too. That one was based on in 1987, a lady named Ruthie called 911 to request help from the police. She told the dispatcher that someone in the apartment next door was trying to come through her bathroom mirror. She said they throwed the cabinet down, confusing the dispatcher, who thought she must be crazy. So what the dispatcher didn't know is that Miss McCoy was right. Narrow passages between apartments allowed maintenance workers easy access, but they also became a popular way for burglars to break in by pushing the bathroom cabinet out of the wall. So somebody was coming out of the bathroom mirror.
There was a hole behind the bathroom mirror. So the thief or somebody who was trying to break into her apartment was going in through that hole.
Unfortunately, when they got there, they found her body. She was face down on the floor, shot 4 times. So somebody was trying to come through or came through her bathroom mirror. So that's where they decided to get this. Candyman is not based on that person, but just like the
it's
story.
It's just like a real life event.
Right, of the person coming out of the mirror.
Because I was thinking of Constantine. Remember when the demon was in the mirror? That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, no. Because I've seen Constantine 5 times.
You had an obsession 5 times?
It's such a great movie, though. Have you seen Constantine?
Yes.
Oh, it's excellent. Excellent. Highly recommend for the Halloween era. But there was a demon in the mirror, so I got scared with the Candyman reference. But now that I know it's just
a burglar.
But I mean, they also have a game, right? It's
you
game,
say
the Candyman.
word.
Bloody Mary was another one.
Don't say bloody. Don't do it.
Well, you have to stand in front of the mirror and say their name 5 times, right?
Don't ever stand in front of a mirror and say those things. Because I was always told as a child that is bringing in bad spirits. Mm-hmm. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But she'll sit and watch the movie.
But Constantine is good. I only saw the human centipede once, ladies. If I would have been like, I saw the human centipede 5 times, I'd be like crazy.
One and crazy done. Crazy enough for me, man. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Tusk. 1 and done.
Oh Speaking of games, did you ever play light as a feather, stiff as a board?
I did with a friend. And we did lift her.
Me too. That's what you told me when I was lifted.
She was lifted. And we lifted her pretty high too. Yeah. And I was like, how are we doing this?
I've watched people do it, and they swear that Bro,
light as a feather, bro, and they go right out. And I was like, holy macaroni. And I was old enough to know what I was doing. I was in middle school.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works, but it worked.
And it was only 4 girls, 2 on each side. And it was just our, middle finger and index finger, and we did it.
Whoosh.
Spooky shit.
I watched people perform it, but
She's sounding like me. I didn't do it, but I saw it.
I watched it.
I was in the room.
I heard.
Oh my god.
And I know you talked about Ouija board. I played with the Ouija board once.
You did?
I'm fucking around with that shit.
But like you say, you don't really know if it was moving.
Yeah,
I don't believe
it was.
I've seen a Ouija board. I've had a Ouija board in front of me.
But you've never played it?
I don't think so. And if I did, I don't remember. And it was probably it wasn't taken very seriously. You know, it's a vague memory that I have, but no, never really played with it.
Yeah, I've never played.
But I've seen one, and they still sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Marissa we should get one. She was like, I ain't buying that shit.
I don't want that in my house. No, thank you.
No way. Well, this has been great, ladies.
Yeah,
all these spooky stories and kind of disgusting movies. Sorry.
What about superstitions?
What do you mean?
Black cats. Do you have any of those?
Do I have any superstitions? Not for scary stuff. I have superstitions for life in general that are not pertaining to Halloween. Mm-hmm. I am very suspicious with 2 or 3 things, but they're not related to the show that we're discussing today. But I know a few people with tarot cards and candles and certain things and cats, all those things are on certain.
Well, that's the popular one, right? The
nights
black cat.
They do rituals or sacrifices with chickens. I've heard of, because
I had a neighbor. She used to.
Yeah. Santeria.
She used to do Santeria in the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I found, and I found a headless chicken. In front of my car.
Yeah, man.
She dropped that shit in front of my car. And I was what is she trying? She doesn't like me. I was terrified.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Bro.
But if anyone knows that's listening, please let me know what that means.
I've seen so many dead chickens because in my neighborhood,
that was years ago, but
there used to be a whole bunch of santeros, but they're not there anymore. But there's something when you're in a circle. What do you call when you drive in those neighborhoods that have a circle and you can go around? What do you call those things? Gosh, I'm trying to blank.
Yeah.
Roundabout.
Yeah.
So there's a very large roundabout before you enter my neighborhood. And back in the days when I was like doing marathons and I used to wake up early in the early, like 5:30 a.m. I'm already running like 8-9 miles. That's when I was training. And I would go about the roundabout every fucking morning. I would see sacrificed chickens on the roundabout.
They're
with
headless.
headless with red ribbons.
Yeah.
And then I had to call the county and be like, "Oye, like shit's going down." Murder. And then like shortly after they put like a shitload of lights in the neighborhood and that went away. They stopped. But it was bad. I had to be like La Chismosa from the neighborhood reporting people. I was Karen.
Fuck
I was
That's
like,
poor chickens.
yeah, I was a Karen.
Karen in Spanish is what?
Carmen.
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 Jose, no. What is
You were Carmen.
What is the Spanish Karen?
That's what I'm asking. What's the
Oh,
Spanish?
I know what it is.
What?
It's Jessica.
Really?
It is. Yes,
I
I'll
would have
Google it.
never thought.
I'm gonna
That
Google
one?
it.
Well, I know they were trying to find a new name.
What
and I know Jessica
is
came up.
the name
For a Spanish
of Karen
No, I just
or
knew.
Spanish?
I don't know about Spanish. I just saw that they were trying to come up
Oh,
with a
you
new
mean they were
Karen.
trying to change the Karen into a
Jessica.
different name?
Jessica!
Really?
Sorry, Jessica.
Sorry, Jessica.
You're not a Karen.
No, not at all.
I would say more like Josefina, Carmen.
Carmen was a good one.
Carmen. But I was a Karen. I reported to Miami-Dade County. I was like, they're killing chickens. And that was it. We, like shortly after they came and like, you know, but yeah, it's true. It happens. Those people
Yeah,
are.
I don't fuck with that Santa.
I don't fuck around with that shit either.
I know people that were.
Me too. Actually,
Family members.
I knew friends that were into that, and you know,
But
they would
what
say,
does a headless chicken in your driveway mean? That's fucked up.
That's what I want
I
to know.
don't know.
Let's Google it.
Google it.
Santeria headless chicken.
No, but what do I write?
What if
what does a headless chicken place
in your
does
driveway?
a headless chicken
placed on my?
in front,
It happened so long ago,
in
but
front of my car.
I may still be cursed.
Placed
Placed
in front.
All right, sorry.
Someone's got to put it there for it to mean
Placed
something.
put that shit on my
in
driveway.
front of my car by a santera. Mean. I have to be literal.
Yeah, you do.
When a santeria practitioner places a headless chicken in front of your car, it is likely part of a ritual or offering. The specific meaning is not definitively clear without context, but common interpretations point to a transfer of negative energy into your life.
She tried to give you negative energy.
That's why I had some drama going on in my life back then.
It says symbolism
Blame it
of
on
the
the
chicken.
santera.
According to some practitioners, a decapitated chicken can symbolize the purging of a curse, negative energy, or disease onto a person. Oh man, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Where she at?
That was a long time ago.
Damn, Maritza.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That was a long time ago.
Holy water.
Holy water. Holy Spirit. And with that, ladies, I think we're done. I think we're done because I'm kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
So we have a little...
Can you turn on that extra light? It's getting dark.
Make it brighter.
Bro, my husband's out of town. I'm really scared. I'm really fucking scared now.
Go home, turn on the lights.
Shit, man.
All them staying on. All of them staying on.
Okay, Google, turn on all the lights.
Oh my God.
Well, to all of our listeners, thank you so much because this is a wrap on our Red Lips Halloween special. And remember that these movies, some of them were based on true events and some of them were just gory. But you know what's more scarier than those movies? Your ex-boyfriend. Because at least the Zodiac Killer didn't text you at 3:00 in the morning saying, "You up, babe?"
Oh my God.
So stay safe, stay spooky, and for the love of candy corn, don't invite your ex-husband for a movie night. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy haunting. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share with a friend who loves a good scare.
Hasta la próxima.
Thank you for listening. Make sure to subscribe to our show so you don't miss an episode.
We will be dropping an episode every 2 weeks.
Oh yeah. No, like seriously. Subscribe now.
So just chill to the next episode. Follow us on Insta and TikTok.
Hasta la próxima.